Hey, crafty besties, it's been a hot minute, I know, right? So I thought I lost my mojo for a few minutes, and then I decided to make some texture paste. This is homemade texture paste. I'd never done that before. I got a bunch of new stickers. I got rid of my Cricut and got a die cut machine. And so I made a journal of things that I'd had. Now, I had this Stamperia paper pack for a long time, and I decided that I would make a journal for my friend who has never had a journal before. And just to show you, I used stuff I had, like vintage photo. I used this on some things. I got some Braille paper, and I put that on a page. I have some chipped sapphire. So I just thought that I would share with you a flip through of this journal, because this is the journal that you can, that would be a good starter journal. I've never made one 12 inches tall. So this journal is 12 by, of course I can't find the ruler when I need one. It is 12 inches by, if you go from the cover to the end of the cover, not including the lace, 6 3/4 inches or 13 centimeters. So this was a labor of love for a dear friend who's never had a journal and doesn't know how to use one. And so this was some of this packing paper that I got in a package. I love that. And you'll see this trim in there. And let's just see what I've done. So it starts off with a little tie open, and I just pinned these on here, so if she doesn't want it to tie together, she can unpin them, and it's okay. And so there's the front pocket, and this is stenciling with the vintage photo. And because she's never had a journal before, I'm including stickers and extra cards, and this is me. I'm thinking of her. She has cats, and so I thought this would be the perfect journal for her to start. So I'm going to give you the flip through. They're always flowers for those who want to see them. And then this is just a journal card that I made from some dictionary paper, some vintage ledger book, and some Braille paper. A little sentiment: creativity takes courage. Tucked her, and she loves music, so I tucked in just a little journaling spot. And I've left her all kinds of space to write or draw or color or put stickers or whatever. And this is vintage ledger paper. And I fussy cut out some little images and some stickers. And here's the back, which is just a book page and some stickers. So you have to tuck it toward the nose of the cat or it will fall out. And then on this page, there's a little house. And this: life is better with cats. So she would agree with you. If I get around cats, my eyes itch. Except for this one time, for a year, I was around cats and the good Lord protected me. And I did some stamping on this page and some stenciling on this page. And then this has a vintage book page, some old scrapbooking paper, just as a tag. And here's some little encouraging cards. And on here we have a belly band with the little kitty cat paw prints. I love this little kitty cat. Oh, yeah. Y'all, I've never done one this big. Honest to goodness. Cats choose us. We don't choose them. If you have cats, you know that. When I was at her house, she had a kitty cat that adopted me. And so I'm giving her some little bookmark tags. Remember to play. She's a very hard-working woman, and she doesn't play often enough. So just going to remind her to play. Here's a little clock, a little window, just journaling cards. She can journal back here on this space. Some mushrooms. There's nothing like a dream to create the future. So just in the spirit of junk journaling, you have mail. This is a junk mail envelope that I just painted with acrylic paint. Edged it with washi. This is a photograph from actually a greeting card that I received. Here's some journal prompts, just in case she doesn't know what to write. There's some things that she can use. That came from a journal junk box. That's beautiful Stamperia paper. I love it. So I bought some little tags and tucked them all right here. And here's a little card for her. Now, I don't know if I can get these all tucked back in here, but let's see if I can try. And just a little, little tucky places. Now, on this, I've never done this before, so I thought this would be fun. I've seen a lot of other people do it. Little places that open. So those are the places that open. Over here behind Mr. Kitty Cat are some encouraging cards. There's some trim that I covered with the vintage photo. Just a nice little journaling card. Happiness is fresh flowers. And she's got lots of places to be creative, to write, to draw, to glue pictures. Here's another little junk mail envelope, and in it I made a little booklet. It's just a couple of pages of smaller scrapbook paper stapled together, edged it with the tape, and then there's some other pretties in here, and it flips out, and there's some vintage postage stamps, and here's some Braille paper. I love to touch the Braille paper. And here's something else that I've never done before. This one is a big, I showed you that I opened it, and I've given her a line place to draw her secrets, but it also has a magnet right there underneath. And this big clock, and I just added some embellishments to this page and added the cat watching everything on this page. And there's a hummingbird on a clock. An orchid is in a deep forest, sends out its fragrance even if no one is there to appreciate it. And I tried to keep the colors sort of together, and you can see it pretty good here. I bound each signature with baker's twine and just used the pamphlet stitch. Okay, here's a little pocket that I added. It's got a lot of little fussy cut butterflies. A big old tag for journaling on. Another one of those little booklets, just fun papers that she can write memories in of her old happy days. And then memories. And then I included a bunch of little fun things in here for her to play with. But this is me and her. We friends. And I love my friends. And so I thought, while we were on video, that maybe you all wanted to know too what to do. I got gifted a journal. What do I do with it? Well, you paint on it. You color in it. You do all the things that you want to do everywhere else and think, nobody else needs to see this but me. And because this is a handmade creation, I did a hidden spine. And this is texture paste with wintergreen acrylic paint by Apple Barrel. Can y'all see that? Okay. And the texture paste that I made it from powder and white paint and water and glue. I know that's kind of grody looking, but that's what I made it from, and I thought it was real fun to use. And I tried to use it through a stencil, and that turned out okay. But some of the other stuff I did, not so well. So, yeah, gross. It looks gross, but it's really not gross. So the texture paste, I was trying to stencil with the stencil that I used right here, but it wasn't working because the pages were bumpy. So I ended up just spreading it out, and it turned out way better than what I had in mind. But yeah, the hidden spine and the cats. And I did not add the lace after the fact. The cover is actually made from an Amazon package, and 2 cloth napkins that I got at the Goodwill for like $1 for both of them. And I'd been hoarding them in my stash for a long time, and so I finally decided that I was going to use them to make this. And as I said, this journal is full of a lot of things that I have never done. And so I'm just going to make my mark in it, because I really love my Ingrid and my friend. And I'm going to sign it. And it is September 2023. I can't believe it's already September of 23. Now, I'll just decorate a page for her, maybe. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Should I? Okay. I think I will. We're going to decorate her a page. And we're just going to use stuff off my desk. So I have some faux washi tape that was gifted to me by the beautiful Coffee and Crafting with Rory. And we're just going to glue this washi tape on the side. Now, I thought I lost my MOJO for a while, and I think I did. And I think I'm going to use a paintbrush to paint glue today, because that's the kind of lack of MOJO I've had. And don't worry, these aren't good brushes. These are just really cheap brushes from Amazon. And yes, I do see that I'm getting glue on this page that shouldn't. But we're going to edge this page with this beautiful faux washi. Then we're gonna put some glue on the back of this little Victorian lady. And even though she's kind of Christmassy, I don't care. Oh, look, I found another journal card. So that tells me that this page needs a pocket to put that journal card in. So let's see. How about this? Just using stuff on my desk. I think we can cut it down to here. Just cut it down. And we're gonna, this is from another paper pack that I had from Stamperia called Vagabond Lady. And it was a steampunk themed paper pack. It was pretty cool. And I made that into some things last Christmas. See, this is how long I've kept this paper in my stash. And I almost forgot. Put the little thumb hole in it. Just I'll lay it right here and wipe it off. What else? What else can we do to it? I'm going to put the cat in the pocket after the pocket dries. We just kind of let it live like, I don't know. Now it's too big. Oh well. We'll find something somewhere. We'll just stick it right here. It'll be okay. We'll find something else to put in this pocket. You know, because you know, if you're a journaler, if you know, you know. And I want to encourage her from this journal to collect beautiful moments. And I'm just going to add that sentiment right here to the little house. Because we tend to collect our stuff in our house. And I'm going to put in here, find joy in the ordinary. Because I met my friend at work, and I thought she hated my guts. I mean, for real, y'all. I thought this woman hated me. Turns out, she just looked like that all the time. But she has become one of my very bestest friends in the whole world, and I'm really grateful for her. What else can we put here? Should we stencil some leaves on there? Trying not to make the colors too crazy because I want her to actually want to use it. I'm trying to make the patterns not too crazy too, because like I said, I want her to want to use this. We will add some numbers from this number stamp. Yes, I'll turn it around the right way. And it's not a stamp. I know. It's not a stamp. It's a stencil. We'll just stencil some numbers here, because that'll be fun. Let's see what color we can do it. Y'all, I love Distress Oxides. And I have this one. And look, I have a makeup brush. It looks like it may have had that on there before. Let's see if we can rub our brush here and just give it a hint of some numbers. Just over here. Let's do this. And then you don't have to fear the blank page. You just go for it. Let's see. Oh yeah, I like the way that's going to be. I like it. So we're gonna put, let's see what color. This is Scattered Straw Distress Oxide by Ranger and Tim Holtz. And I think it's one of the colors that maybe has been replaced by something more yellow. I don't know. But I gotta use what I have right now. Y'all ever feel like you need to be just a little extra frugal? Because sometimes I just need to be a little extra frugal. Like that. Oh, guys, did that not pop? Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Whew. I'm so excited. I can't wait till she gets this. I hope she really enjoys it as much as I've enjoyed trying to put it together for her. Because I want people who have never had the joy of journaling to just go forth and create. And we got this. And this is this is what we'll put in here. Because it kind of goes with the Victorian lady. It has a little boot. So we're going to ink up the edges. And we're going to ink the crease to make it look a little more vintage. I love vintage. In the comments, tell me if you like vintage better or if you like that clean commercial look better, but for me, it's vintage. And I know a horse has nothing to do with cats, but this was on my desk. So we're going to use what's on the desk. Can slide this right in this pocket. And we got the little numbers behind. We got the Victorian lady. And look, if you don't have oxides, you can use colored pencils. You can use markers. You can use crayons. You can melt crayons. And it is so fun. But yeah. Friend, this is what you do with a journal. And I just sat down and took some fun pictures off my desk and tucked them in there for you. And you could take a photograph and stick in there. I'm going to cover the face of this child. You know, you could stick a photograph in there, or you could take a blank page and stick a photograph in there and write around it all the things that you wanted to say. This is two unlikely friends that met in Israel. That's baby giraffe legs, and that's Chico, the dog that our driver, who when I went to Israel, had. And so we thought that was cute. We let them sit together sometimes. So guys, if you see this video and you like this video, please like this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and help me to know if you think I need to keep crafting. So thanks for watching. Thanks for staying. Never forget, you are important, you are loved, and you are enough. Thanks again. See you next time.